My dear one, something beautiful is unfolding right now. Something extraordinary is happening in your life at this very moment. I'm opening all the locked doors by hand. Right now, I'm moving on your behalf and making paths where there don't seem to be any. You can now go through the right doors. As you read these words, every blessing I've planned for you is being released right now. I'm not waiting for the right time or the ideal conditions. I'm moving right now to help you, tearing down barriers that have been there for years, getting rid of problems that seemed like they would never go away, and making paths where there don't seem to be any. There is a sound that can be heard all the way to heaven as the chains that have been holding you back fall to the ground. Wait a moment and then answer in faith. Type Amen in the comments if you think those chains are coming off your life right now. It should be your statement that what held you back can no longer hold you back. Trust me, what's coming next will take things even further. Please get this. Every seed you plant in this mission helps us follow Jesus' command to reach all the world. By buying me a coffee through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you help spread the gospel to people who might never set foot in a church. This isn't about having a platform. This is to honor the name of Jesus and reach out to hearts that are looking for answers but are quiet. Matthew 28:19 in the Gospel tells us that Jesus wants us to go and make disciples. You help that command go on when you give. Your kindness gives someone who is struggling with hope. It turns into truth for someone who is confused. It turns into light in real darkness. Gospel of Luke 6:38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you." This is not a threat. It is a promise. God moves in ways you can't see when you let go of what you're holding on to. If this message moved you, have faith and answer it. Get a coffee. Plant a seed. Take part in what God is doing right now. Your guardian angels are happy because they know what's next for you. People are amazed by what I have planned for your future after seeing the plans I have drawn. I want you to fully grasp how important what I'm doing in your life right now is. The change or correction being made here is not small. This is a complete change in everything that has been going against you. As these words enter your heart, the spiritual atmosphere around you changes. I'm opening all the locked doors by hand. Right now, I'm moving on your behalf and making paths where there don't seem to be any. You can now go through the right doors. As you read these words, every blessing I've planned for you is being released right now. I'm not waiting for the right time or the ideal conditions. I'm moving right now to help you, tearing down barriers that have been there for years, getting rid of problems that seemed like they would never go away, and making paths where there don't seem to be any. There is a sound that can be heard all the way to heaven as the chains that have been holding you back fall to the ground. Wait a moment and then answer in faith. Type Amen in the comments if you think those chains are coming off your life right now. It should be your statement that what held you back can no longer hold you back. Trust me, what's coming next will take things even further. Please get this. Every seed you plant in this mission helps us follow Jesus' command to reach all the world. By buying me a coffee through the link in the description or the pinned comment, You help spread the gospel to people who might never set foot in a church. This isn't about having a platform. This is to honor the name of Jesus and reach out to hearts that are looking for answers but are quiet. Matthew 28:19 in the Gospel tells us that Jesus wants us to go and make disciples. You help that command go on when you give. Your kindness gives someone who is struggling with hope. It turns into truth for someone who is confused. It turns into light in real darkness. Gospel of Luke 6:38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you." This is not a threat. It is a promise. God moves in ways you can't see when you let go of what you're holding on to. If this message moved you, have faith and answer it. Get a coffee. Plant a seed. Take part in what God is doing right now. Your guardian angels are happy because they know what's next for you. People are amazed by what I have planned for your future after seeing the plans I have drawn. I want you to fully grasp how important what I am doing in your life right now is. The change or correction being made here is not small. This is a complete change in everything that has been going against you. As these words enter your heart, the spiritual atmosphere around you changes. It seemed like everyone else was moving ahead while you were stuck behind, but I was actually holding you back for something better, something bigger, and more in line with your true purpose than what you were aiming for at the time. I know it hurts when those doors are shut. I know it hurts to have to wait. You must have cried tears of anger and confusion because your life seemed to be stuck in neutral while everyone else's was moving forward. You are about to understand why I made you wait, though. You're about to find out why I shut those doors. Something so much better than what you thought you wanted is about to come your way. You will thank me for every door that didn't open, every blessing that took longer than expected, and every prayer that was answered in a way that you didn't expect. But now, at this time, I'm opening the right doors. There will be no one who can close them again after I swing them wide open. These are the doors I chose just for you. They lead to your divine purpose and on to rooms full of everything you've been praying for, and even more than you thought you could ask for. Also, please subscribe to this channel right now if you know you are entering a new season of divine purpose. It should be your act of prophetic alignment, a choice to stay in touch with the words that are getting you ready for what God has next in store. When you subscribe, you're not only keeping up with content, you're also setting yourself up for more confirmation and clarity this season. These doors are not being opened half-heartedly or reluctantly. I'm happy to throw them open because I've been waiting for this moment just as long as you have. My blessings have been building up for a long time, and now that they have finally arrived, I am pouring them out on you without limits, or limits on how much I give them. These aren't just any doors I'm opening for you. Because they are supernatural, they let you into new levels of blessing, provision, and purpose. After going through these doors, you will find that the atmosphere on the other side is unlike anything you have ever felt before. You will no longer have to carry the weight of your problems after you step through. The confusion that was getting in the way of your thinking will go away right away. The overwhelming peace that fills these new rooms I'm leading you into will shut down the fear that has been telling you lies. These doors lead to places of plenty, where there is no such thing as lack, places of peace where stress can't live, and places of purpose where all of your questions about who you are and your calling will be answered in a clear way. Today, certain doors are opening in your life. Let me tell you about them. When it comes to your money, I am opening doors that the enemy has been blocking. There has been a spiritual blockage in your financial pipeline for years that has kept my provision from freely flowing into your life. You worked very hard. You were honest about what you had. It looked like your bank account didn't believe in you, but you did. For my promise that those who give will receive, you have given when you barely had enough for yourself. But the big step forward still hadn't come. It never looked like the numbers added up right. Unexpected costs kept coming up. Chances to make more money kept disappearing at the last minute. It looked like your money was stuck against a wall that you couldn't get through, no matter how hard you tried. You have been very faithful, and I want you to know that. During those hard times, every seed of faith you planted has been growing underground, where you couldn't see it. In the spiritual world, every dollar you gave when you didn't have any has been multiplying. Because you obeyed God with your money, every tithe, offering, and gift to someone in need was recorded in heaven. Now, a harvest is coming that will be so rich that it will overwhelm you. I'm getting rid of the blockage. I am letting all the flood waters in. I'm sending you a financial breakthrough that will not only meet your needs, but also give you so much extra that you will bless other people who are still waiting for their own breakthrough. You are getting new financial opportunities that will help you make more money in ways you didn't expect. There are going to be new ways for you to make money soon. Some of them will come from the job you already have, like promotions, raises, bonuses, and new duties that come with extra pay. Others will come from the business ideas I've been planting in your head, ideas that will make you money on top of your salary. Others will come through unexpected channels, inheritances you weren't aware of, debts forgiven that you had written off, gifts from sources you never expected, and chances that seem to appear out of nowhere, but are actually the result of my careful planning behind the scenes. Your relationships are getting better again. After being hurt by misunderstandings and betrayals, the enemy has worked hard to keep you from talking to anyone, to make you feel like no one really gets you or cares about you. He has used painful events from your past to build walls around your heart. These walls were meant to keep you safe, but instead held you captive. People have stayed away from you because of those walls. They have stopped you from making the deep, meaningful connections your soul needs. Even when you were with other people, they made you feel lonely because real intimacy requires being open, and you've been hurt too much to be open. I'm taking down those walls this season. The hurts that made you afraid to trust again are getting better. The people I bring into your life will love you the way you deserve to be loved. They will see your worth even when you can't. They will be there for you through every storm and celebrate with you when you win. The connections I'm making for you right now are divine appointments that will make your whole life different. These aren't just casual acquaintances or friendships on the surface. These are covenant relationships, strong bonds of love and support that will see you through whatever comes next. I am healing the wounds from past relationships that hurt you and made you not trust anyone. I know about the friend who broke your trust by telling other people your secrets, like rumors, and making them dislike you. I know about the family member who should have kept you safe but instead caused you pain. That person in a relationship who said they would love you forever, but broke up with you and made you wonder if you were good enough to be loved. All of these wounds have changed how you interact with other people. Because of each betrayal, you are a little more careful, suspicious, and unwilling to let anyone get close. But I'm getting rid of all of that for you. I am making it possible for you to trust again. I'm giving you the wisdom to tell the difference between safe and dangerous people. And I'm putting you in touch with people who will show you that love is still possible, trust is still valuable, and connection is still possible for someone who has been hurt as badly as you have. You have been hurt by the enemy, but I am opening doors in your health that have been shut. I know about the symptoms that worry you, the diagnosis that scared you, and the medical reports that make it sound like you will have a future full of pain and limitations. I know about the nights you spent researching your condition online, each article making you more worried as you thought of the worst-case scenarios that kept you up at night with fear. I know the prayers you've said for healing, the tears you've shed, and the hopelessness you felt as your body held you back in pain and weakness. You are sick, but I am the one who can heal you, and I am healing your body right now as you read these words. This isn't a general wish or promise. I am releasing my healing power into your body right now, specifically to help with the conditions and symptoms you are having. There are cells, organs, and systems in your body that are being healed by my power. I am adding strength where there was weakness. I am bringing health where there was sickness. I am bringing comfort to places where there has been pain. I am bringing regeneration to places that have been getting worse. It's time for you to walk through the doors to health and vitality. You will be physically well during this time, which will allow you to fulfill every purpose I have given you. I made your body. I know more about it than any doctor, specialist, or other medical professional who has ever checked you out. I know how many hairs are on your head. I know how many cells are in your body. I know what chemicals are in every organ, and how the electrical impulses that control them work. The systems that keep you alive were designed by me, and I can fix any system that is stuck or broken. The healing I'm sending out is not limited by what we know about medicine. It's not limited by predictions or numbers. In terms of how it works, doctors can't measure it or guess what will happen. This healing comes from a supernatural source. It's the same power that raised the dead, helped the blind see, and made the lame walk when my son was alive. You are able to use that power. You are being hit by that power. That power is now going into your body. My words are unlocking parts of your mind and heart that have been locked shut by fear and trauma. The enemy has built prisons in your mind out of your painful experiences. These are thought patterns that keep you stuck in cycles of anxiety, depression, and hopelessness. He has built strongholds of fear in your mind, fortresses of negativity that affect everything you think, everything you do, and every relationship you have. Other people can't see these mental prisons, but you can feel them very clearly. Every day, you live inside them. and you've come to believe that you can't get out. You've been told by the enemy that you will always feel this way, that you can't get better after going through what you have, and that the best you can hope for is to deal with your pain instead of being free from it. He said that the years of trouble show that your condition will never go away. He brought up all the times you tried to feel better but failed, like every therapy session that didn't work or medication that didn't help. He has made a strong case against your healing that can't be argued with. Right now, though, I'm telling you that you will be completely healed because I am the God who heals souls. I am ending all chains of mental pain. I am destroying all strongholds of negative thinking. Your mind is filled with my peace, joy, and hope. You will be able to walk through the doors to emotional freedom and find a level of mental peace that you thought was only possible for people who had not been through as much pain as you have. The past doesn't decide what will happen in the future. Your trauma doesn't decide what will happen to you. Although you have been through pain, that doesn't mean you can't feel joy. I'm changing something in your mind, and you'll notice when my peace takes the place of your worry, and my joy takes the place of your sadness. This season, not only are doors of opportunity opening in your life, but the windows of heaven are also being opened. I'm blessing you so much that you can't even hold it all in. It will be blessed and follow you everywhere you go. It will cover up all your mistakes and meet all your needs before you even know you have them. Everything changes for someone when the windows of heaven are open. Strangers help each other. Problems are turned into stepping stones. Delays turn out to be divine timing. What seemed like rejection turns out to be a turn towards something much better than what you wanted in the first place. You are now living under the open windows of heaven. This is what it means to live under the open windows of heaven. At times when the windows of heaven are open, things change for the better when you walk into them. While they have no reason to help you normally, people feel compelled to do so. There are chances that no one else could see that become visible to you. When problems look impossible, solutions show up out of the blue that no one had thought of before. If heaven is involved in your daily life, and the spiritual world is blessing the physical world on your behalf, this is what will happen. This is the world I'm making for you. You will always have windows to heaven open above your head from now on, and blessings will never stop coming your way. But I'm not just the one opening the windows and doors. I'm also getting rid of all the curses that have been said over your life. Every word that has been used against you, like a weapon. Every prediction of failure and defeat that your adversary has attempted to link to your future has been used against you. The enemy knows that words have power. From the beginning of time, when he heard me speak the universe into being with just my voice, he has been studying the power of words. He knows that words can both make things better and worse. He knows that words can change things. He has used this information to plan attacks against you that have come from other people and even from you. He spoke death over your future through people who are supposed to love you. Parents who should have spoken words of blessing over you instead said things that were mean, hurtful, and discouraging. Teachers who should have helped you feel better about yourself instead shattered it with careless comments and harsh grades. Instead of praising your abilities, friends who should have been happy for you said things that made you doubt your dreams. People in your past relationships who should have loved you said things that made you feel like you were not worth loving or being loved. All of these words have built up in the spiritual atmosphere around your life, creating a cloud of negativity that has changed how you see yourself and how things are going for you. You have also said things that support his lies about who you are and what you deserve. Because you were in pain, he got you to say things about yourself that weren't true, but felt true. He has persuaded you to say that you have failed, are inadequate, and are not worthy. Every time you told yourself that you would fail, you were casting a curse on your life. When you said that good things were for other people, but not for you, you were agreeing with how your enemy saw your worth. You helped him destroy you from the inside out every time you looked in the mirror and said mean things about what you saw. He has woven a web of curses around you to try to keep you stuck in a life of lack and limitation. I am stronger than any curse, though. Every curse is taken away by my blessing. Every negative statement is overridden by what I say. As I speak this, I am blessing every part of your life and taking back every curse that has ever been said against you. Words of death have been spoken, but I speak words of life. I'm saying there is plenty where there is lack. I'm calling for health where sickness has been called for. I'm calling for victory where defeat was expected. What I say is stronger than anything anyone has said about you, and what I say will win. I'm breaking the curse of poverty that has been passed down through your family for many years. You were not the one who started this curse. It starts with your parents and goes back to your grandparents, great-grandparents, and even people you don't know. Someone in your family tree set up a pattern of having trouble with money that has been going on for generations. Your family tree has been told by this curse that struggling is normal, that there will never be enough, and that making money is for other people, not you. It's become so ingrained in the way your family thinks that it seems like an unalterable fact, like a genetic trait that can't be changed. Because of this curse, there were cycles of debt and lack that seemed impossible to break. These cycles happened from one generation to the next. Your parents had a hard time with money. Their parents had a hard time with money. Their parents had money problems before them. The enemy also wanted this pattern to continue through you, your children, and your grandchildren, creating a lifelong financial tie in your family. He wanted you to leave your family with nothing, to be poor, and to have a hard time with money all their lives. But right now, I'm breaking that curse that has been passed down through generations. You have been linked to your ancestors' poverty, and I am cutting that link. I'm leaving behind a new legacy of wealth that will not only change your life, but also the lives of your children and their children. You are no longer cursed by being poor. People like you are the ones who break this pattern. If that word comes to you for your bloodline, say it out loud in the comments. It stops with me. When you write it, you're not just typing words. You're giving your family a new legacy. Say it like you mean it. You are the last one. You're not feeling this way by chance. It's an invitation to be a part of something that will last forever. It's more than kind to support this mission through Buy Me a Coffee, a link in the description, and a pinned comment. It stands with the work of sharing the gospel with people who are still looking for the truth. Letter to the Romans 1:16 says that the gospel is the power of God to save people. That power reaches another life every time you buy a coffee. You help someone reach a turning point. You help someone make a big step forward. You do something for heaven on earth. Epistle to the Galatians 6:7 says that we will get back what we put in. When you put money into God's work, you put yourself in a position to receive His provision. Do something brave if you think lives can be changed. Buy a coffee today to help this mission reach more people. From now on, you and your children and grandchildren will have no worries about money and will be protected in supernatural ways. Your kids won't have to deal with your money problems. They will get your financial successes after you die. Your grandchildren will not grow up in a time of lack, but in a time of plenty. The curse is no longer in effect. The new history starts. I'm ending the sickness curse that has been passed down through your family. You've seen family members get sick with diseases that seem to be passed down from parent to child. People in your family have died young from diseases that run in the family. Some of you may have noticed the same symptoms in your body and wondered if you were doomed to get sick and die young like everyone else. This curse has shown up as genetic diseases, long-term conditions that seem to be in your genes, and health problems that seem to be passed down from generation to generation without being able to be avoided. This curse was put on your family by the enemy to take away years from their lives and quality from their days. He has used it to keep your family focused on getting better instead of enjoying being healthy. He has used it to make people afraid of the future, worried about their symptoms, and upbeat about their chances of ever being truly healthy. What he wanted you to do was accept that being sick was just a part of life and not something you could beat. But I am the God who heals, and my power to heal is stronger than any genetic trait, family history, or medical likelihood. Your genetic code is being changed by my healing touch. I'm breaking the chains of sickness that have been passed down from generation to generation. I am ending the curse on your family right now, so the diseases that have been following them will not follow them. Your kids won't get sick like everyone else in your family has. They will get the good health that I am bringing into your family tree. People in the future will remember you as the person who broke the curse and made the discovery that changed the family's health for the better. I am breaking the curse of broken relationships that has caused families in your family to split up. There is a pattern of broken relationships in your family history that you can see. Divorces that put kids in the middle of two parents' fights. Rifts that kept siblings apart for decades. Parent and child who stopped talking because their arguments got so bad that they couldn't be fixed. People in the same extended family who stopped being friends and started fighting. This curse has led to separations, divorces, and estrangements that have hurt and left generations of your family alone. This curse was put on your family by the enemy so that they can't feel the happiness and strength that come from having good relationships. He took away the power that comes from being together as a family. He took away the comfort that comes from having real friends and family who love you. A broken family, a failed marriage, and a fight between parents and children all seem normal because of him. There is no longer a curse on your family, though, because I am the God who fixes broken relationships. From now on, your family line will be more united, loving, and linked than ever before. It will be easy to get married. Wives and husbands will fight for their marriages instead of against each other. Each parent and child will be close. Understanding and respect for each other will help close the gap between generations that led to conflict. People in the same extended family will love and support each other. Getting together with family will be a source of joy instead of stress. Breakups are bad, but you can end the curse. The tradition of love and connection starts. I'm breaking the curse of failure that has kept people in your family from being successful. You may have seen that your family has a history of almost making it. People start businesses that don't work out in the end. There are times when people miss chances to do something great, just as they are about to do it. Even though people work hard all their lives, they never seem to make the big step forward that they should have. This curse has caused good ideas to fail, talented people to not reach their full potential, and chances to disappear at the last minute. This curse was used by the enemy to put a ceiling over your family, a glass wall that has kept each generation from reaching the level of success I planned for them. He has used it to tell his family a story of almosts and close calls, making each generation believe that people with his last name can't be successful. He wanted you to give up and accept that you would be average, to settle for less than what I made you for. But I'm breaking through that ceiling today. I'm taking away all the limits that have been put on your potential. I'm breaking the patterns of failing and making new patterns of succeeding. You'll do well where your ancestors failed. You will finish what they failed to do. The curse of failure has been broken, and now I bless you with success. You will reach heights that no one in your family has ever reached before. Because of your family history, your success will change what is possible for people like you. The curse has been broken, and a new era has begun. You will be the living proof of this. I am breaking the addiction curse that has been passed down through your family for generations. You may have seen family members hurt themselves by using drugs, alcohol, gambling, or other bad habits. You may have seen the same patterns happen over and over again. Parents passing on their addictions to children, who then pass them on to their own children. If you've ever felt like this, you might be wondering if you are destined to follow in the footsteps of those who came before you. The curse has shown up as drug and alcohol abuse, gambling, and other bad habits that have taken away your loved one's peace, health, and future. The enemy has used this curse to keep your family bound together by making sure that addiction is passed down from parent to child without end. It has been used to take away years of useful life, hurt marriages and families, waste money, and end dreams and potential. He has persuaded each generation that they can't fight these urges, and that the best they can hope for is to control their addictions instead of getting rid of them completely. But I am the one who frees prisoners, and my freedom is stronger than any bond. This is the first time in my family's history that someone has been addicted. I am cutting the spiritual ties that have left your family open to these bad behaviors. It will not affect you or your children or grandchildren because of the addiction that runs in your family. Freedom is what you now have. They will not understand addiction from personal experience because they are not your grandchildren or children. They will only hear about it through stories from the past, like what your family went through before you had the breakthrough that made everything better. I am breaking the curse of fear that has kept your family members from moving for generations. Fear of failing kept people from taking risks. Fear of being rejected kept people from being open and honest. It was fear of success that made them hurt themselves. Fear of the future kept people from enjoying the present. A fear of getting close kept people from having deep relationships. Life lost its peace because of fear of death. This fear curse has been passed down from generation to generation, teaching each new generation to be afraid. Before they had a chance to be brave, the enemy put this curse on your family to make their world smaller, to keep them playing small, and to keep them from stepping into all that I had planned for them. Fear was the wall that kept your family inside, keeping them from exploring the vast areas of blessing and purpose that I had set aside for them. But I'm ending this spell of fear right now. I'm putting a brave spirit into your bloodline. From now on, people will know your family for being brave, not shy. Your children and grandchildren will take big risks and get big rewards. Fear is no longer a curse. The courage legacy starts. Whenever I break these curses, I bring good things into your life to replace the bad things that are being taken away. The spiritual world and nature both hate empty spaces. As I remove the curses, I fill those spaces with blessings that are so many and strong that the curses will not be able to come back. In places where there was poverty, I am creating plenty. I am making places healthy where there was sickness. I'm bringing people together where there were broken relationships. I am setting up success where there was failure. I'm setting up freedom where there was addiction. I'm building courage where there was fear. These good things won't go away soon. They are permanent changes that will happen in your life as long as you walk with me and trust that I will take care of you. Those good things I'm sending your way right now are already on their way. Some of them will show up in a few days. Some will take weeks to play out. But they are all sure because I said so, and my word never comes back to me empty. Your life will be blessed when I say that, because my words have power to make things happen. With my words, I made the universe come into being. With my voice, I hung the stars in the sky. When I said that, I brought life from nothing. With the same creative power, I now speak a blessing over your life. These aren't just empty words or thoughts of hope. There is no force in heaven, on earth, or under the earth that can stop, change, or weaken these divine decrees. Please know that I am truly and deeply blessing you during this season. There are no limits or parts to this blessing. This is an overflowing blessing that will cover every part of your life. You're lucky with money. Your health is good. The people in your life are lucky. Your job is a blessing. Your work in ministry is blessed. Your creativity is a gift. Your sleep is good. You are blessed to wake up. Your coming in is a blessing. Your trip out is blessed. Everything you work on is blessed. Good things happen in your dreams. Everything you ask for is granted. I have decided to bless you in every way this season, and no one can stop me. As you read these words, my blessing is coming into your home. It's going through the walls, into every room, and affecting everyone who lives there. As soon as you walk through the door, you will feel peace in your homes through my blessing. Your kitchen will always have what it needs, because I bless it. I wish you a good night's sleep and sweet dreams in your bedroom. Every closet and corner is being blessed with the presence of God. Things are getting calmer in your home, and the outside world can't get in. Inside your home, no matter what storms are going on outside, you will feel safe and calm. Your house is turning into a healing space where hurts are cared for and hearts are fixed. When you or your family members are tired from the fights of the day, the atmosphere of your home will help you feel better. In the peace of your own home, relationships that were tense will get better. People who are tired will feel better in the rest of your home. Minds that were confused will become clear in the peace of your home. As time goes on, your house turns into a stronghold where the enemy's attacks are blocked and his plans are found out before they can do any damage. I'm blessing your home because I know how important it is for you to have a safe place where you can be yourself and not worry about being judged. A place where you can rest, heal, and get ready for the battles that are coming. My blessing is coming into your workplace with the power to change things. My blessing is moving into the place where you work and changing the mood, whether it's an office, a factory, a store, a school, your own home, or somewhere else. You will be able to tell the difference. Projects that had stopped will start moving again. Thoughts that were stuck will begin to flow. Relationships that were hard to handle will get easier. Chances that were hidden will now be clear to see. The favor that was held back will be given back without any reason. People who used to be mean to each other will all of a sudden become friendly, and you'll be confused about what happened. Supervisors who were unfair will change their minds, and you won't know why. But you'll know that it was my blessing at work that made things better for you. I'm blessing your work because I want you to do well in your job, not just get by. For the great work you put into everything, I want you to succeed and be praised for it. I want your work to make you happy, not tired. I want your hard work to be noticed and rewarded. Instead of stress and frustration, I want your job to give you a sense of purpose and security. When you do your work as if it were for me, it's an act of worship, and I'm rewarding your loyalty by promoting you and giving you more money. The wall that was stopping you from moving up in your career is being taken down. You are breaking through the glass walls that have been holding you back. You are about to make big steps forward in your career that will put you right where I want you to be. My blessing is going into your body and will heal you. It's going through your blood and touching every organ. It's healing every wound and making every weak spot stronger. You can feel my healing power, restorative energy, and life-giving force in this blessing. It gets to places doctors can't get to, treats conditions that medicine can't fix, and solves problems that didn't seem like they could be solved. Doctors have said there is no hope, but my blessing is giving people hope. In places where medical science has reached its limits, my blessing is working past those limits. Dr. Smith says I am not limited by what is medically possible because I made the bodies they study. Every cell, molecule, and atom in your body is known to me, because I made them all. Your body will be healthy, full of life, and strong for many more years of meaningful living, because I bless it. My blessing is coming into your mind with peace that changes everything. It gets rid of the fog of confusion that was making it hard for you to think straight. Sometimes you felt like you were going through life in a fog, not being able to see or think straight or make decisions with confidence. But my blessing is making things clearer. It stops the worrying thoughts that have been keeping you up at night. Thoughts that go crazy as you think of all the bad things that could happen. Stopping the voices of self-doubt that have made you doubt yourself and question every choice you make is what you need to do. It changes lies into truth, fear into faith, and hopelessness into hope. I'm blessing your mind because I know the enemy has been after your thoughts a lot. He knows that he can change your life if he can control your thoughts. But my blessing is stronger than his plans. I am renewing your mind, changing the way you think, and making new paths for you that lead to happiness and peace instead of sadness and despair. My blessing is going into your emotions like a healing balm. It's healing the wounds that have made you feel broken, rejected, and not worth anything. I love you enough to fill the empty spots in your heart, which is more than enough to satisfy your deepest needs. It calms the storms of anger and resentment that have been building up inside you for years or even decades. Storms that have hurt relationships and taken away your peace. I am blessing your feelings because I made you to have all the different kinds of feelings that make life interesting and worthwhile. Because you've been in so much pain, the enemy has tried to mess with your emotions and make you afraid to feel anything. But I'm giving you back the power to feel joy that comes from inside. I'm giving you back the power to feel peace that lasts even when things are hard. I'm making it possible for you to feel love again without worrying about getting hurt. I'm giving you back the hope that comes from knowing good things are on the way. When you laugh again, it will be a real laugh that comes from a heart that is healed. You'll sing again with songs that show real happiness. You will dance again, this time with moves that honor life. Your emotional life will be a blessing, not something you have to deal with. I'm also healing your soul deeply this season. Your soul is the part of you that goes beyond your mind and emotions and is at the very core of who you are. Your soul is hurt from things that no one should have to go through. You've lost people and things that have left holes in your heart, that relationships, accomplishments, material things, and entertainment didn't seem to be able to fill. You have been betrayed so many times that it is hard to trust anyone again. These betrayals taught you that being open and vulnerable was dangerous. Many bad things have happened to you that have made you afraid to hope for the best. These bad things have taught you to expect the worst so that it doesn't hurt when it does happen. Periods of unbearable pain made you question whether you would make it through, and times when just making it through each day felt like a victory. But you made it through. You're still here. Since you're reading these words right now, it means you made it through all the bad times, the impossible situations, and the times you thought you couldn't go on. I'm going to do more now than just help you stay alive. I'm going to heal you so completely that the pain you felt in the past will turn into wisdom and kindness instead of more pain. Your most powerful ministry to other people will be built on the things that hurt you the most. The wounds that almost killed you will become places where other people can heal. The healing I'm doing for your soul is all-encompassing and full. There's more to what I'm doing than just putting bandages on your wounds to hide them while the infection spreads below. I'm healing you at the level where the pain starts, at the core. Even if you healed on the outside, you could still get hurt in the same way, because the weakness would still be there. But getting better will make you stronger than you were before the wound. This is what I do best. What the enemy meant to do harm, I use for good. It was something that almost destroyed you, that I turned into the basis of your biggest victory. When the enemy sees what I did with the pain he caused you, he will be shocked. Because your pain will not destroy you. Instead, it will make you more powerful in your ministry to others. I'm healing the wounds from your childhood that you've been carrying around for a long time. These wounds were caused before you were old enough to understand what was going on, or why. I know what happened to you when you were too young to understand why people were mean to you. You couldn't fully understand it back then, and you still can't fully understand it now. I remember the words that were said over you that made you feel worthless, unwanted, and unloved. Those words shaped how you saw yourself for years to come. It's been my experience that things that should have been there weren't. For example, you didn't get the support that would have made you feel safe or confident, and you didn't get the care that would have made you feel like you could handle everything on your own. It's hard to figure out what to do when someone you thought would take care of you hurt you. When the people who were supposed to keep you safe put you in danger, something inside you broke that can't be fixed. It became harder to trust. Love started to doubt itself. It felt like safety wasn't real. Every scar, every wound, and every memory is getting better. By your eternal presence, I am taking you back to the times that made you feel badly about yourself and healing them. The truth about who you are, how I see you, and your value and worth that was never affected by how other people treated you, is changing the way I think about those events. My job is to heal the wounds from the relationships that hurt you. I've known people who said they loved them, and then skipped town without telling you, or giving you a chance to figure out what went wrong. I know about the people who made you feel safe, but then broke your trust in ways that still change how you interact with others. These betrayals taught you that sometimes the safest people are also the most dangerous. I've had friendships end without any reason, leaving me wondering what I did wrong. I would replay conversations in my head, trying to figure out what I did wrong that made them leave. I've been around family members who took sides, spread rumors, and turned people you cared about against you. These were family members who should have been on your side, but instead turned against you. I've been in relationships that started out full of hope and ended in complete heartbreak. I've been in relationships where I gave my heart away and got it back in pieces. All of these wounds are being healed by my power right now. I'm getting rid of the infection of bitterness that has been growing in these wounds. This bitterness has made it impossible for you to trust and love freely. I'm closing them with my love, so they become scars instead of open wounds, things that remind you of what you went through instead of things that hurt you all the time. I'm putting you back together after the failures that made you doubt yourself. I remember the times when you did everything you could, but still fell short, even though you tried your hardest. Let me tell you about the chances you missed because of bad decisions. These chances could have changed the course of your life if you had made different decisions. I know about the plans that didn't work out, the dreams that died, and the goals that you didn't reach. I understand how these setbacks have made you afraid to try again, to dream again, and to hope again. It's often worse to fail than to never try at all, because if you don't try, you can always tell yourself that you would have succeeded if you had. But I'm getting over the shame and doubt in myself that these failures have given me. I'm changing the way you think about your failures so that they don't seem like proof that you're not good enough. In history, everyone who has been successful has failed many times. Not succeeding is not the same thing as failing. It's a step on the way to success. The teacher is what gets you ready to win, and I'm fixing the way you feel about failing so that you can get back up, try again, and eventually do everything I've asked you to do. Your mistakes don't make you who you are. Your risings show who you are. And you are about to rise in ways that will make all your past failures look like they were just an opportunity to become great. I'm making you feel better after the things you did that you wish you could take back. I know about the choices you made that hurt people you cared about. They were made out of anger, fear, or selfishness, and you would change them in an instant if you could. I know the angry things you said that you can't take back. Things that hurt people, hurt relationships, and caused rifts that might never be fully healed. I know about the chances you had to do the right thing, but picked the wrong one instead. I know about the chances you had to be kind, generous, and loving, but chose not to. I know how guilty and ashamed you feel about the choices you've made. The weight of regret has been on your shoulders for so long that you've forgotten what it's like to stand up straight. On the other hand, I am healing you from judging yourself. That's right. You did wrong. Some of those mistakes did hurt people. You did not have to do that. But your worst moments don't make you who you are. My love for you and my plan for your life make you who you are. I forgive you for everything. I will forgive anything from your past, as long as you tell me about it. You need to forgive yourself now. You will be freed from the prison of regret that has been holding you prisoner as I heal you. You can now let go of the past. Stop punishing yourself for things I've already forgotten. There is freedom from the weight of guilt that was never meant to stay with you. Your heart is at rest as I heal your soul. It's been a long time since your heart last beat. Worry about the future, regret about the past, and responsibility for things that aren't your responsibility have been putting stress on it in ways it wasn't meant to. It has been fighting battles it was never meant to fight by itself, like battles against fear, doubt, and hopelessness. These are battles it was meant to share with me, but you have been trying to fight them on your own, keeping you alert, worried, and ready for the next attack has been its way of keeping you from going through more pain. For a long time, your heart has been on high alert and has forgotten what peace feels like. I want your heart to rest, though. I want you to feel such a deep peace that your heart can finally stop being on high alert. I'm taking on the weight you've been carrying. I am going through the same things you are. I'm watching over you so that you can know you are safe, loved, and being watched over by someone who will never let you down or leave you. You no longer have to carry everything. You no longer have to fight every battle. You no longer need to figure everything out. I'm here. I'm able to. I'm ready. I'll take care of things so you can rest your heart. The kind of rest I'm giving you is not the kind that comes from being so tired that you can't go any further and have no more strength to keep going. This rest is different. Rest like this comes from trusting someone. The peace you feel when you know that someone loving and capable is taking care of everything. A child gets this kind of rest when they fall asleep in their parents' arms. They don't worry about anything because they know their parent will take care of whatever needs to be done. The child doesn't lie awake at night worrying about bills, chores, or the hard things that will happen tomorrow. The child is calm because it trusts. In your relationship with me, I want you to feel that kind of peace. I want you to trust me so much that you can stop trying to do everything yourself. Stop worrying and just rest in my care. I know it hasn't been easy for you to rest. Your mind is full of worries about all the bad things that could happen. These worries grow stronger when you're alone, until they take over your whole being. You don't even notice the tension in your shoulders, neck, and jaw because it's become normal for you. You only notice it when someone tells you to relax and you can't remember how. Your spirit is tired from years of spiritual battles, years of fighting to keep your faith when things seem to go against everything I told you, years of believing when it was hard to believe and hoping when it seemed silly to hope. This season is different, though. This is a time of rest, not because the problems have gone away, but because I'm taking care of them for you. No, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just taking your worry home with me. Now you can rest. You can breathe. You can let go of the stress that has been building up for so long that you forgot you had it. I'm in charge of everything. You have control over your money. Your health is in good shape. You have control over your relationships. You are in charge of your future. I am in charge of everything that affects you. And I am a great manager. Take it easy knowing I love you. Let it fill up the parts of your heart that have felt unloved and needy. There were people who should have loved you more, but didn't know how, didn't care, or were too hurt to give you what you needed. Let it heal those wounds. Please let my love fill the void left by looking for love in places that can't meet your deepest needs, by relationships that promised a lot but delivered nothing, and by accomplishments that felt empty as soon as you reached them. My love for you has nothing to do with how well you do your job, how you look, what you've accomplished, or how useful you are to me. You are mine, so I love you. Because I chose you before the world was made, my love for you will never end. I value you because my love makes me who I am. I can't stop loving you or being God. This love is where you can rest. This love is where you belong. This love is the base on which I'm building your new life of success and blessing. Trust that I will protect you. You don't need to worry about what the enemy will do next. You don't need to worry about how you'll handle the next attack all night. You don't have to wear yourself out trying to think of and plan for every possible danger and disaster. I will look out for you. I will protect you and keep you safe. I'm the wall that no one can get through to hurt you. A lot more of my angels are stationed around you than you can imagine. The forces of light I have sent to protect you are many more than the forces of darkness I have sent against you. There are threats, but you are safe because I am stronger than any threat. Not because I don't want to beat the enemy, but because I will never let him. Take comfort in what I have done for you. Do not worry about how you will afford to pay your bills, take care of your family, or save money for the future. I am your provider. I am the owner of all the cattle on 1,000 hills. I made all the silver, gold, diamonds, rubies, resources, and money in the world. When it comes to you, I'm not limited by money, your job, your education, or your situation. There are 1,000 different channels through which I can provide for you, many of which you can't even imagine right now. My people were taken care of even when there was no water or food in the deserts or the wilds. I sent water from rocks and bread from heaven. I made enough loaves and fish from a small offering to feed a lot of people. There were no more empty oil jars for me to fill when I was done. The same miraculous provision is open to you. You can be sure that I will always give you what you need when you need it, in ways that will amaze you with how faithful I am. Trust that I have a plan for you. Don't try to figure things out by yourself. Stop worrying about choices that don't seem possible, paths that aren't clear, and futures that don't seem certain. The plan I have for your life is good and has a purpose. It will make you and everyone connected to you happy and successful. Your unique gifts, experiences, challenges, and opportunities were all taken into account when this plan was made just for you. Because no one else is you, no one else could carry out this plan. I will walk you through this plan step by step, giving you clarity when you need it, direction when you get lost, and reassurance when you're not sure. You don't need to see the whole path at once. I will show you the next step when you need it. All you have to do is take it. You can be sure that I know the way even if you don't. This time of year, I'm giving you protection that is stronger and more complete than anything you've ever had. While I am definitely keeping you safe from harm, I am also keeping you from being hurt emotionally. All parts of your being are safe with me. The enemy tries to get you to think false things that will take you away from the truth and cause you to be confused. I am protecting your mind from these thoughts. I'm keeping your feelings safe from the attacks that could upset your peace. These are the things the enemy uses to throw you off balance and make you react instead of respond. Other people and spirits who want to break up your relationships with the people I've given you are being kept safe by me. I am safeguarding your money from schemes that aim to steal your provision, as well as from unplanned costs, bad investments, and scams. I am keeping your health safe from all the sickness and disease that the enemy would try to spread to you. All the things that want to pull you away from your purpose are being kept safe by me. I have sent warrior angels to watch over you. These aren't just passive angels watching over you while you wait for something to happen. These people are strong warriors who fight the enemy for you. They're not willing to wait for attacks to happen. As they move ahead of you, they clear the way, Get rid of obstacles and set off traps before you even realize they were there. When evil spirits are sent to hurt you, my guardian angels stop them before they can reach you. When people say bad things about you, my angels hear them and counteract them with my blessing. When people set traps for you, my angels show them to you and help you stay safe. They will open your eyes to the doors I have opened for you when the enemy tries to keep you from seeing them. You have a supernatural security team with you at all times, and they never sleep, get distracted, or fail to do their job to protect you. Along with protecting you from you, I also protect you from yourself. I know that you can be your own worst enemy sometimes. I know about the patterns of self-harm that have stopped you from reaching your goals. These are patterns that you learned as a child or used as a way to deal with problems that no longer work for you. You've been telling yourself bad things that have made you think you don't deserve good things. I know that voice inside your head that is always being meaner to you than anyone else. I know what it's like to push away blessings because you don't think you deserve them. I know how easy it is to turn down what I'm offering because you don't believe something this good could really be for you. These patterns are safe for you because of me. I'm ending these patterns. The wounds that make you hurt yourself with your thoughts, words, and choices are getting better. You are safe from all threats, even those that come from inside your own mind and heart, because I protect you completely. I want you to be nice to yourself and talk to yourself the way I do. I want you to treat yourself with the same love and respect I have for you. You will learn how to relax and enjoy the good things in your life. When good things happen, you won't wait for bad things to happen before you accept them. You will learn to believe that the good things I do for you are really what you deserve. During this time, I am also watching out for your family. The enemy wants to hurt your family and friends because he knows that it will hurt you too. He tries to get to you through the people you love when he can't reach you directly. He does this because he knows that your pain is their pain. He has tried to hurt your kids, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, and everyone else who is important to you. He tried to make you and your family fight with each other. He has tried to get them to do things that would hurt their lives and hurt yours. His plans have been to make them sick, depressed, addicted, and destroy their lives. That being said, I'm now protecting your whole family. My angels watch over everyone who lives under your roof and bless them. There have been attacks on your family members, and I am stopping them. I am fixing the problems that have kept you from being with the people you care about. It's my job to fix relationships that the enemy tried to break up. That's why I'm keeping your kids away from things that could hurt them. The things that want to break up your marriage are being kept safe by me. It's hard for old people to deal with problems, so I'm looking out for them. I will protect your family, and no plan you make to hurt them will work. When this season comes around, I'm not only keeping you safe from harm, I'm also picking you up when you fall. I know that life has hit you hard times when you didn't think you could get back up. I know about the times you failed and felt like giving up, wondering if it was worth it to try again. I know about the times you lost and were afraid to take chances because of it. I know what it's like to feel so down that you can't even get out of bed. But I am the God who picks people up when they fall. I am the one who lifts up the humble and fixes what is broken. I give you strength when you don't have any left. I was there when you fell. It may have felt like you hit the ground hard, but I was actually cushioning your fall and limiting the damage so that it wouldn't kill you. You didn't know that rock bottom was actually my hand, stopping you from falling any further every time you thought you had reached it. I'm now going to help you stand up. It doesn't bother me that you fell and got dirty. I'm putting your crown back in place after you fell. It got crooked. You now have the weapon of faith in your hands again. I want to remind you of who you are and whose you are. Your falls don't make you who you are. Your risings make you who you are. And this rising will be the strongest one yet, since I'm the one doing it. Your depression tried to swallow you up, but I'm pulling you out of it. That pit wasn't your home. That darkness wasn't meant to be for you. The feeling of hopelessness around you was just a lie meant to make you give up and stop fighting, believing and hoping for better days. Their goal was for you to stay in that pit, decorate it, and make it your permanent home. But I didn't mean for you to stay there. That pit wasn't your final destination. It was just a stopover. I'm putting my hand into that darkness right now. I'm going to grab your hand and pull you up into my beautiful light. You don't have to stay in the pit of depression. I gave up my freedom so that you could be free, and now I want what is mine. You are mine. You're free. You won't have to stay in that darkness any longer, because I'm lifting you out right now. The weight is going away. Hopelessness is becoming less strong. It's getting lighter out there. You'll never go back to that pit again because you're on the way up. Now is the time to rise above what almost broke you and never go back to it. Type Amen in the comments. Allow both heaven and hell to see what you choose. You can't let your past take you back. You are not the only one who gets this message. There are other people who want to hear the same truth that made you stronger. Jesus said in the Gospel of Matthew 9:37 that the harvest is plenty. Given to this cause through Buy Me a Coffee is like joining the harvest. Your gift helps the truth get out there. It makes believers stronger. It gets to people who are quietly pleading for help. In Gospel of Luke 6:38, Jesus showed a kingdom exchange when he said, "Give, and it will be given to you." What you let go of goes into God's plan, and what goes into God's plan grows. You are planting for salvation, restoration, and renewed faith when you buy a coffee. Now is your chance. Take a faith-filled step forward. Put your money into what God is building, and trust Him to breathe more than what you let go of. I'm pulling you up out of the hole that addiction has made for you. I'm ending the control that drug, behavior, or obsession has over you right now. You have worked hard to break free of it on your own. It's getting easier to break free from addiction. The urges that kept you going back to what was hurting you are being stifled. The lies that said you needed that thing to stay alive, deal with things, and feel okay are now being shown to be lies. That habit doesn't belong to you. You didn't. It was a fake answer to a real problem, a short-term escape that hurt them in the long run. I am your happiness. I bring you peace. That need that made you turn to drugs in the first place has been met by me. You are being taken out of that hole and put down on solid ground. The stuff is no longer useful. The behavior is no longer interesting. The obsession is no longer strong. You are truly free, and from now on, you will walk in that freedom. I'm pulling you out of the financial abyss that you thought would define your life. The bills that were late, the debts that grew, and the mistakes that got worse over time are not strong enough to hold you back when I decide to free you. Plus, I've decided that going bankrupt is not your fate. You are destined for abundance. You have been given prosperity. I'm releasing provision that will not only meet your immediate needs, but also pay off your debts, help you save money, and give you a level of stability you've never had before. Money is coming from places you might expect and places you might not. There will be no more debt. The bills will be paid. Your savings will grow. You'll feel like you have more than enough for the first time in a long time. The bottom of your financial well is not your home. I'm taking you up and putting you on the high ground of plenty. You felt invisible and forgotten because you were so lonely. I'm pulling you out of that hole. I see you. Your name is known to me. Every part of your life is known to me. I know what you think and how you feel. You're not hidden from me. I have not forgotten about you. Sure, I saw you even when no one else did. I remember you even when no one else did. And during this season, I'm putting you in touch with people who will see you the way I do, value you the way I value you, and love you the way I love you. No longer will I be alone. A connection is being made. You won't feel alone for the rest of your life. You will have deep friendships and relationships with people who know and love you completely. I am pulling you out of the abyss of meaninglessness that made you wonder why you are here at all. There is a reason you are here. Your life is not a mistake. It's not a mistake. You were purposefully made by me to do a certain job. I'm clearing your mind so you can see clearly who you are and why you're here. You will know who you are. You will know what your calling is. It will be easy for you to walk with purpose. As a sign that you are fully stepping into your prophetic alignment, subscribe now if that promise speaks to you. Say yes to growth, yes to purpose, and yes to every promise that has been made over your life right now. As I lift you up, I also make way for new chances that will change everything. These chances don't come up by chance. These are moments that I have been planning ahead of time to happen at this exact time in your life. Some will come from people you already know. Some will come through strangers who play a big role in your story. Some will come in what you'd expect. Some will completely surprise you. There are new job opportunities coming up. If your job doesn't show how valuable you are, things are about to change. If you've been out of work and feeling down, the right job is being prepared for you. If you've ever wanted to start your own business, the tools and connections you need are starting to show up. You will feel like you have a purpose in your work, not just a job. There are new chances to connect with people. You are making connections with the divine. You could be friends, partners, mentors, or even a spouse for some of you. These connections aren't made at random. I picked these people for you. Friends and family who will help you grow, build your faith, and walk with you on your next steps. There are new ministry opportunities coming up. The gifts I put inside you are meant to help other people. Your story will make people feel better. Prisoners will be set free by your testimony. The pain you lived through will help someone else live through it. I'm setting up ways for you to talk about what I've done in your life. There are new chances to be creative. Your creativity is coming back to life. There will be lots of ideas. Inspiration will come back. The gifts you forgot about or hid will come to life. Do not try to hide what I have put inside you. Not many things are like what I gave you. It's really cool. There are now more chances to learn. Knowledge is on the way. It's getting smarter. There are more opportunities to learn. I'm helping you learn more and getting you ready for what's to come. For some of you, new opportunities are opening up in new places. I might be calling you to go to new places where your next season is ready to start. Pay attention if you get a strange feeling about a new place. I'll show you the way and get it ready. My love for you is the source of everything I do. I'm not blessing you because you deserve it. Because I love you, I'm blessing you. Because of my love, doors are opening, curses are breaking, healing is happening, and you are safe. My love stays the same. It's not based on how well you do. It comes from being who I am. I loved you before you were born. I picked you even though I knew you would make mistakes, have doubts, and have hard times. Don't let the enemy make you believe that no one loves you. That's a lie from him. I know everything about you and love everything about you. My love is alive. Chains are being broken. It gives people hope again. It's showing you the way to your fate. You can't be separated from this love. Not your past, not your mistakes, and not any power in the world. Be brave. This is not the time to be afraid. Let your faith grow as you walk through these open doors and receive these gifts. You can't lose when I'm with you. Your future is safe with me. People will be able to see how your life is changing. Changes will be seen. They'll see how peaceful you are. They'll see how happy you are. They are going to ask what went on. Tell them about me if they ask. Tell them I opened the doors. Tell them I ended curses. Tell them that I healed your heart and soul. This big step forward isn't just for you. For everyone who hears your story and gets hope from it. The best is yet to come. What you've been through so far is just the start. The doors are open. The spells have been broken. Good things are coming your way. Step forward and agree with what has been said. Write "I receive it" in the comments. Don't hope, I'm not asking, taking in. Which is why when you align your voice with the promise, you're ready to walk through the open door. The healing has begun. This is where the rest is. The defense is working. The lifting is taking place. It's your turn now. Now is your chance. Take in everything I'm putting into your life. Have faith and move forward. You are my beloved child, and I will always be your God. Amen. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.